Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of my encounterlocke. Just a quick recap of last episode. We picked up our in-game trade encounter, our prize encounter from the game corner, and our bug catching contest. We even managed to evolve a few of our friends. We took out Whitney and left her crying. Let's take a look at the changes in our team. First up is Muscle, our in-game trade encounter. He is proud of his power, and his ability is Guts. It increases his attack power when he has a status problem, which is useless when you're asleep or frozen, but effective when he's paralyzed and can hit that turn. For his moveset, we have Rock Smash. 40 power, 100 accuracy, and may lower their defense. And then we have Leer. 100 accuracy and lowers the target's defense. After Leer, we have Revenge. 60 power, 100 accuracy, and doubles the damage if we got hit that turn. And his last move is Karate Chop. 50 power, 100 accuracy, high crit ratio. And on to the second member of our team, we have Sand Slash. His nature is quick-tempered. For his ability, we have Sand Veil. It boosts my evasion in a sandstorm. On our moveset, we have Rollout. 30 power, 90 accuracy. It builds damage for 2 to 5 turns depending on how often it hits, but it's pretty strong towards the end. Followed by Crush Claw. 75 power, 95 accuracy, and may also lower defense. Then we have Dig. 80 power, 100% accuracy, a 2-turn move that burrows underground. Can still be hit with Surf. And Swift. Can also get us out of a cave if we're lost. That may come in handy later. And for Sand Slash's last move, we have Swift. 60 power, never misses. Great for opponents who use double team or sand attack or anything that lowers your accuracy. Our third member of this merry band is Crocodile. And his nature is mischievous. For his ability, we have Torrent. Powers up water type moves in a pinch. On his moveset, we have Bite. 60 power, 100 accuracy, and may cause the target to flinch. Crocodile's second move, we have Headbutt. 70 power, 100 accuracy, and may cause the opponent to flinch. Can also be used in the overworld to find Pokemon hidden in trees. That's another encounter type. So very useful for this run. Our third move is Water Gun, our only water type attack. It's 40 damage, 100 accuracy. And for his last move, we have Ice Fang. 65 power, 95 accuracy, and may cause flinch or freeze, which is very useful. Next up is Knocked Owl. Part of his nature is he is often lost in thought. For his ability, we have Keen Eye, prevents loss of accuracy. But if your opponent boosts their own evasion, it doesn't help at all. On his moveset, we have Peck. 35 damage, 100 accuracy. Standard flying move. After that, we have Reflect. A move that helps lower physical damage for up to 5 turns. Even when swapping Pokemon in and out, which is very useful. For his third move, we have Uproar. 50 damage, 100 accuracy, lasts 2 to 5 turns. Cannot be interrupted with swapping out or using items or anything like that. But we're not using items this run anyway. His last move on the move set is Hypnosis. A 60 accuracy move that puts the opponent to sleep. The sleep condition is finicky in this version. They can wake up the very next turn, or just after you successfully landed Hypnosis. And the fourth member of this devastating team is Cave, our Golbat. His nature is often lost in thought. His ability is Inner Focus, which prevents us from flinching. The first move on his moveset is Wing Attack. 60 power, 100 accuracy. Followed by Confuse Ray. Move that causes confusion with 100 accuracy. Way better than Supersonic. And then we have Astonish. 30 power, 100 accuracy, may cause the opponent to flinch. But it's a ghost move and doesn't work on fighting or normal types. And his last move is Bite. 60 power, 100 accuracy, may cause the opponent to flinch. And the last member of our merry band is Forez, our Pinsir. He has a mischievous nature, and his ability is Effect Spore. It may cause paralysis, poison, or put them to sleep. Comes in handy, but it only works when they actually strike you with a physical move. On his moveset, we have Scratch. 40 power, 100 accuracy. Forez's second move is Stun Spore. A move that paralyzes the opponent. No other effects, it's only 75% accurate. Less than Thunder Wave, but works where Thunder Wave doesn't. His third move is Leech Life. 20 power, 100% accuracy, and may return a little bit of health. And his final move is Cut. 50 power, 95% accuracy. May be used in the overworld to cut down some trees. Or at least the little saplings. Picking up right where we left off after battling the gym leader Whitney, we head up to the flower shop and grab our squirt bottle. After receiving our squirt bottle, we head over to the grass and start grinding. When I started grinding, I forgot how happy Zubat was. So, Golbat was evolving right away into a marvelous Crobat. After a quick look at his stats, we really only gained a major speed boost. Everything else stayed about the same from Golbat. And so it was back to grinding. Then Forez decided to gain level 24 and evolve. He evolves into a marvelous Parasect. Looking at his stats, we get a major boost in attack and special defense. Everything else is pretty much the same. Shortly after Forez evolved, we ran over for our static encounter. The reason Sudowoodo is our static encounter is because we need Surf to go get Lapras, and we can't get Surf until after we get through Sudowoodo. But I don't plan on wasting an encounter. And so the static encounter begins. Sudowoodo appears doing his happy dance, and I send out Sand Slash. I use Swift because it's like my weakest move at this point, and with his high defense, it's not going to totally kill him. In fact, it barely did any damage at all. Luckily, I grabbed some Ultra Balls before I came here. It was at this moment that I began to suspect something funny about what's going on with my catch rate. And after looking into it, I think the seed had the catch rate set high. Which, alright, I'll just play the rest of this game like that. But I'll change that in the future. So after catching Sudowoodo, we decided to give him a nickname. He's our static encounter, so he gets the nickname Static. I don't think I'll use him yet. Unless I have to, but hopefully that doesn't happen. He has a lot of type weakness, a lot of 4-time type weakness. We head into the next town to start collecting our HMs. We come across a Team Rocket member accosting a young dancing lady. The battle with the Rocket Grunt begins. He leads off with a coughing, and I lead off with Cave, our Crobat. I use wing attack right away, and it one-shots him. Of course, I'm almost double his level, so really glad that I was outsped him, and he didn't use self-destruct. That move is dangerous on these kinds of runs. After defeating the Team Rocket Grunt, we are approached and given our HM for serve. After we get surf, we head over to the Burnt Tower, where we encounter our rival. He sends out his Ghastly, and we lead off with Cave. I choose Bite because it's super effective. And I one-shot his Ghastly. He follows up with his Magnemite, which is dangerous for my team. Any electric type, really, because most of my team is flying in water. I use Cave to kind of test the grounds on his special defense. I use Astonish, hoping to get the flinch in. He used Thunder Wave to paralyze us. So I try to counter by confusing him, but instead he uses Supersonic to confuse me. And now that I'm paralyzed and confused, that's a pretty good setup against me. And I hurt myself in confusion. And not really thinking properly, instead of swapping, I go for Confuse Ray again. And hurt myself in confusion again. But now that I'm half health down, I swap over to the right choice and send out Sand Slash. With a flying type out, it baited him into using an electrical attack, which is ineffective against Sand Slash, making our swap out for free, and then following up with Dig to make a second attack miss, and one-shotting his Magnemite without taking any damage. My opponent follows up with Bayleaf. At level 22, he's most likely to one-shot us. But if we can outspeed him, we can hit him with Dig. And we missed his Poison Powder. I've been poisoned so much this game, it's ridiculous. Then the AI decides to throw up Reflect, which I don't know why he didn't use Magical Leaf or Razor Leaf. So I get my switch in while I can and send out Grass Knight, our Noctowl. Getting hit with Magical Leaf in the process, but now he has a Reflect up. So I start off with Hypnosis, hoping to land the sleep. And I do. Not really knowing how long he's going to sleep for, but hopefully I get a few turns of his Reflect gone. Now I can hammer away with Peck while he's sleeping. I use Peck again, knocking him down into the red. Still not doing a lot of damage because of the Reflect. Then he wakes up and hits me with Poison Powder. Just as his Reflect wears off. Having enough health to finish off, I land my last hit and send his Bayleaf packing. And now he's down to his last Pokemon, Zubat. And with Noctowl having confusion, I just kept him out and landed the last hit. And it crit, saving me from taking any more poison damage so I can make my way back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. After healing up at the Pokemon Center and grinding a bit more, I decided to use Rock Smash. Because it's possible to have an encounter when you use Rock Smash, I thought I'd show you. I used it with no encounter. Then we went to go get our gift encounter. It's an Eevee. Eevees are very adaptable and can be thrown on any team. Still don't know which way I want to evolve it. We nickname our Eevee GFT for gift. A quick look at our new Eevee. We can see that it likes to run as its nature. For Eevee's ability, we have Runaway. It allows us to run away from wild Pokemon as long as we're not in Bind or Constrict or Whirlpool or something like that. But we have a pretty lousy moveset, so we'll have to be switch trained for a little bit. I also used Rock Smash to get back here, but I found a green shard instead of a Pokemon. And then we grabbed the HM for strength. And we picked up Shadow Claw. And I finally used Headbutt for my Headbutt encounter. Our first Headbutt encounter was Apom. I swap right away to Sand Slash and use Swift. Swift being my weakest move. Hoping I don't KO him at this point because I have 10 levels on him. And I throw a fastball. And we nickname him Head BT for Headbutt. And then I head over to Morty's gym and take on Morty. He leads off with his Ghastly level 21. I lead off with Cave and use Bite. Being super effective, I would crush him in one hit. And grow to level 28. He follows up with a level 21 Haunter, and I use Bite again. And my powerful Bite sends him packing. Morty sends out his Team Devastator Gengar, and I crush it with Bite. One-shotting him with a critical hit. He sends out his last Pokemon, a level 23 Haunter, and I crush him with Bite. One-shotting every one of his Pokemon with a simple move. I gotta say, crushing Morty's team with a single move was just amazing feeling, you know? Giving us another badge and another TM in the pocket. After Morty's gym, I decided to grind a bit more and get my team up to level to take on Bruno. And our trade encounter muscle decided to evolve into a Machoke. And right after muscle evolved, we head over to use our fishing encounter. Whenever you go fishing, try to register your rod on the select button. Otherwise, you have to keep cycling through the menu, especially when they get away. And the first Pokemon I landed was a Magikarp. I was really hoping for a Poliwhirl, so I catch it by throwing a net ball. I named him Old Rod because that's the fishing rod I caught him with. I wasn't sure if I was going to allow Old Rod, Good Rod, and Super Rod encounters. So, we'll figure that out as we go. I also swing by and pick up the Good Rod, just in case. I then go fishing with my Good Rod. On the first cast, not even a nibble. So I set the Good Rod on my register, so I don't have to keep cycling through the menu. And I finally land one. A level 20 Poliwag. My gift encounter Eevee is in serious trouble, so I swap out. I lead off with Water Gun, so I wouldn't over damage it, but it looks like it has Water Absorb. That can be very useful. Seeing as water won't damage it slightly, I swap over to Ice Fang, hoping it doesn't kill it right away. I throw a lure ball, which is supposed to help in catching Pokemon caught by the fishing rods. And it was a success. I decided to call him Good Rod because that's the fishing rod I caught him with. I'll keep Good Rod in the box for now, unless I decide I need this Good Rod encounter. Then shortly later, Croconaw evolves into a ferocious fur alligator. Thank you for watching. This is episode 3. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe.